Every lie is born from a truth, and although we may read the celebrity tabloids and assume it's all made up or exaggerated for clicks and engagement, which is true almost all the time, and you'd be right to believe that, it's common sense at this point, but sometimes they know what they're talking about. Today, we're going to be covering the top 10 crazy celebrity rumors that actually turned out to be true. Coming in at number 10 is Ellen DeGeneres' sexuality. Although her once beloved talk show has now been off the air for quite some time due to the treatment she subjected her staff to, and the many stories that surfaced revealing that DeGeneres may as well be one of the meanest people in the industry despite her entire persona being built upon the phrase "be kind to one another." But before this all became public knowledge, Ellen was part of her very successful 90s titular sitcom. In the fall of 1996, word leaked that her character in the show might acknowledge that she was a lesbian, making Ellen the first primetime sitcom to feature a gay leading character. Over the next 6 months, ABC relentlessly encouraged the hype, with DeGeneres herself joking around about rumors in interviews saying her character was, quote, Lebanese, but resisting attempts to clarify her own sexuality. For the 4th season of Ellen, Ellen's character was going to come out as a lesbian during a special 2-part episode called The Puppy Episode. But a week before the episode aired, DeGeneres made a well-publicized coming out of her own, appearing on the cover of Time magazine under the headline, "Yep, I'm gay." At number 9, Prince Charles cheated on Princess Diana. This won't be the first cheating scandal on this list by a long shot, but it sure is surprising considering how absolutely wonderful Diana was. Settling into their 13-year age gap, Diana and Charles got married in 1981 when she was only 20 years old, practically a baby. Shortly after they tied the knot, Di was quickly coined the People's Princess as she used her status to raise awareness for a number of causes, from leprosy to domestic violence to mental health. She made headlines in 1987 when she intentionally shook hands with an AIDS patient, working to dispel the myth that HIV/AIDS could spread through touch. From what the press showed us, the couple seemed pleasant, but Charles was secretly engaging in an affair with the current queen consort Camilla, but at the time his ex-girlfriend. The alleged affair was written about in her 1992 book Diana, Her True Story, which was immediately denied by Charles. But in 1994, Charles admitted his misdeed in a documentary entitled Charles, the Private Man, the Public Role. Unable to put aside their differences, the two divorced in 1996, and 1 year later, Diana tragically and coincidentally passed away in a car crash. You can't divorce in the royal family unless they're dead. He never deserved her, but honestly, were they ever compatible to begin with? At number 8 is the Brangelina affair. The face of Hollywood couples for their 12-year marriage began in quite a scandalous way. The couple met on the set of Mr. and Mrs. Smith while they were both married, but shortly after filming, Jennifer Anniston for some reason separated from Brad Pitt, and just 1 month later, Pitt revealed he was dating his former co-star Angelina. This was the beginning of what Hollywood viewed as one of the most solid and stable marriages. However, the public began to believe an affair between the two actors broke up Aniston's marriage. For years, Brad denied having an affair with Angelina on set, though Pitt admitted in a 2008 interview that he fell in love with her while they were making the film. However, one of their bodyguards told US Weekly in 2016 that the two of them had in fact slept together while on set. At number 7 is Ben Affleck and the Nanny. Ben has been pretty open about his romantic escapades, going back and forth between two Hollywood gems, Jennifer Lopez and Jennifer Garner. But in 2015, rumors began to crop up that there was a lesser-known woman on his roster. Due to Affleck and Garner's announcement of their separation, reports began to circulate that it was due to Ben's affair with their children's nanny. Affleck threatened to file a lawsuit over the allegations at the time, but didn't. I wonder why. However, in 2016, Garner confirmed the rumor in an interview she gave to Vanity Fair, and also set the record straight that they were already separated before she learned of the relationship. She said, quote, "We had been separated for months before I ever heard about the nanny. She had nothing to do with the decision to divorce. She was not a part of the equation," and according to her, the toughest part was not hearing that her ex was already seeing another woman quickly after their split, but instead having to explain it to their 3 children. She said, quote, "It's not great for your kids for a nanny to disappear from their lives. I have had to have conversations about the meaning of the word scandal. What an absolute nightmare." Coming in at number 6 is the Tiger Woods cheating scandal. Since it was the National Enquirer to be the first one to break the news that Tiger Woods was cheating on his wife at the time, Elin, with Rachel Uchitel, people were weary to go all in on believing the news. However, after the news broke, multiple other women began to come forward, telling their own stories where they claimed to be involved in affairs with the pro golfer. But he and Elin opted to remain silent on the topic. It took a couple of weeks of tabloids absolutely freaking out about the idea that Tiger Woods, a popular dad hero and rock star of the golf community, would cheat on his wife. But it didn't take long for Tiger to come out and admit that he had been unfaithful to his wife, proceeding to apologize for his behavior. While Elin initially seemed like she might forgive him, less than a year later, they did file for divorce. At our halfway point, we've got Beyonce and Jay Z's Trouble in Paradise. The power couple of the music industry were once believed to be happier than ever, but after the infamous Met Gala spat that involved Solange attacking Jay Z in an elevator after he'd said something apparently awful to Beyonce, exact words never made public, but made Beyonce get in the middle of things to cool the situation situation down and having a security guard attempt to restrain her sister. As the elevator reached its destination and the doors opened, the group appeared shaken up, and they quickly released a statement that read, "At the end of the day, families have a lot of problems and we're no different. We love each other and above all, we are family. We've put this behind us and hopefully everyone else will do the same." However, rumors began to circulate that the fight may have something to do with Rachel Roy and Jay Z's relationship. Following the incident, Beyonce and Jay Z went on tour together, and the rumors that their relationship was on the rocks and headed for divorce became even fiercer. The couple never commented on this. However, in 2016, Beyonce dropped her album Lemonade, which confirmed that Jay Z had cheated on her and that their marriage had been in trouble, alongside Jay Z's 2017 album, where he also confirmed the above. At number 4, BJ Novak is a stock model. While he's most well known for writing and starring as Ryan Howard in The Office, over the past few years, rumors began to surface that Novak's likeness was being seen all around the world as it was used on advertisements that had nothing to do with his acting career. People initially thought it must be the job of a dodgy Photoshop artist, but that begs the question, why out of everyone to fake would it be BJ? Needless to say, no one took it very seriously, even though the intentions, if it were fake, really did not line up. After a few months, Novak confirmed that it really was his face being used on products like face paint and cologne after someone mistakenly put an image of him on a public domain site. Not only did he confirm it, he also leaned into the joke a bit, finding it funny enough to create a story collection on his Instagram titled Modeling. At our number 3 spot, we've got Tom Cruise auditioning his girlfriends. Cruise's affiliation with the Church of Scientology has made him especially susceptible to the rumor mill. While I don't think he's an alien or related to Tig Notaro, however much they may look alike, there are a few other rumors that ended up being the truth. The gossip in question lends itself to his affiliation with the church, with Leah Remini's book Troublemaker having all kinds of insane information about the Top Gun lead, including a story about how the church basically set up an arranged relationship between Cruise and actress Nazanin Benaidi, and subsequently broke up with her on his behalf. This has been confirmed by various sources, even though unsurprisingly he and the church have both denied it. There are also rumors about how the actor auditions potential girlfriends, which is how he ended up with Katie Holmes. As strange as this sounds, it's been confirmed by multiple people close to them, just not Katie herself, who won't say anything as long as she's locked under that NDA. Our runner-up is that Armie Hammer is a cannibal. In March of 2021, Hammer was accused by his ex-girlfriend Effie of violent abuse throughout their 4-year on-and-off relationship in an Instagram post that included text messages allegedly sent by the star that centered around his cannibalistic fantasies. After investigating for 9 months, the case was closed by the LAPD without any charges pressed, but tabloids continued talking about the scandal in a way that was meant to entertain more than actually give the victim any sort of justice. At the time, a casual observer would easily conclude that Hammer was dealing with a low-stakes case of harmless and juicy celebrity gossip, but as the story progressed, more women began to speak out about their past relationships with Hammer on social media, and it became clear that they were accusing the actor of much more serious behavior than harmless consensual activity. Instead, they were accusing him of manipulation and psychological abuse. Almost a month after the allegations against Hammer surfaced, his ex-wife Elizabeth Chambers, who had filed for divorce from the actor in July of 2020, broke her silence on the controversy and said, quote, "I support any victim of assault or abuse and urge anyone who has experienced this pain to seek the help she or he needs to heal. At this time, I will not be commenting further on this matter." Shortly after, Hammer was dropped from his talent agency, checked into rehab, and admitted the claims against him. At number 1 is that Timothee Chalamet and Kylie Jenner are dating. The rumors of Kylie dating her best friend Stassi are almost certainly the result of overexcited fans. However, their relationship with Timothee seems to have some weight to it. Now, these two don't seem like they've ever been in the same room together, let alone have ever been vulnerable with each other, so safe to say people were skeptical. The dating rumors first started to pick up during the first week of April via the celebrity gossip Instagram account Dumois, which included info that the two would be attending Coachella 2023 together. Nothing was confirmed, denied, or even acknowledged by either party, so no one knew for sure, until shortly after Coachella's first weekend, when Entertainment Tonight reported that Kylie Jenner and Timothee Chalamet were actually dating for real. A source confirmed the rumors to ET, revealing that the couple is currently, quote, "keeping things casual." On August 2nd, Life and Style reported that Chalamet had ended things with Jenner after 7 months of dating, saying, quote, "Jenner's telling people that things between them naturally fizzled out because they're both busy traveling. Kylie's playing it casual, but her friends know this must sting." However, only a few hours later, TMZ published their own report against the breakup rumors, calling the story one that, quote, "couldn't be further from the truth." According to multiple sources close to the couple, Jenner and Chalamet are avoiding the public eye intentionally and want to keep their relationship private, but it is absolutely not over. So there are a bunch of rumors there, but honestly, who cares? All I want to know is what they could possibly be talking about. And that is the end of our top 10 crazy celebrity rumors that turned out to be true. Let us know if you forgot any in the comments below, and I will see you guys in the next one.